It's back. Anyway, guys, this is a very serious. This is a serious video. I wasn't going to make a video talking about this situation, but you know, I've been seeing a lot about it. You know, on Facebook, on you know, pretty much everywhere on the web, and something just struck me, and it said, I kind of said to myself, I should make a video about this and put out my own personal feelings. So I'm going to, of course, disable ratings on this video for the simple fact that there's people that are very disrespectful regardless of somebody's life being ended in this situation, and we don't really need people like that coming by here disliking the video because they have no moral I can't even think of a word for that, but you know what I mean. So of course, as you guys have probably well heard and you're probably well aware of, you know, a young girl, 15 years old, Amanda Todd, committed suicide, I think 2 weeks ago today. I think she did it on October 10th, and today's the 24th. And she committed suicide because she was bullied to an extreme, unbelievable amount. I mean, the amount of bullying that I read that she went through was pretty despicable and unbelievable, to say the least. It was really something. You know, I mean, when I first heard about Amanda Todd, I'm going to be honest, when I first heard about it, I said, oh, you know, another teen commits suicide because they were bullied. And unfortunately, this is something that seems to be happening more and more and more these days, which is really, really terrible. But I decided to read about it a little more. So I read up on it, and ever since I've read up on it, it's really, the story itself has really struck me, so to speak, and it's really been on my mind lately, so that's why I wanted to make this video. You know, I've seen pictures of Amanda Todd. I've seen, you know, I saw the infamous picture, if you will, that started the bullying, where she flashed on cam. Of course, it was edited out because she's underage. She was underage. So the bullying never really stopped, and she tried to commit suicide before by drinking bleach, I believe, and she was unsuccessful in that attempt. But then, you know, as you know, a couple weeks ago, she was successful in taking her own life. And what really just, what's just amazing to me is how nobody is safe from bullying anymore. You know, back when I was in school, and I'm not, you know, going to sit here and act like I'm a 40-year-old man. I haven't been in school in, like, you know, a shitload of years. But I haven't been in a public school in a long time, for quite a few years. And when I was going there, the only people that were really known to be picked on were kind of like your geeky, nerdy, ugly people, so to speak. While girls like Amanda Todd, who are pretty and skinny, they were never the ones that were picked on, and never the ones that were forced into being the butt of everybody's joke. And that's what really struck me about Amanda Todd, was how she was pretty. She was a thin girl. She wasn't fat. She wasn't ugly. Hell, she was a cheerleader, from what I heard, or becoming a cheerleader. And the fact that we live in a society to where today we're even, you know, normal people, or if you want to count her, if you found her attractive people, the point that, you know, we're at a point where everybody's being bullied because of something so tedious as showing your boobs on the internet. I really don't understand that. Hey, it was a mistake on Amanda's part. Nobody can deny that. Nobody could put that aside and say, hey, you know what? That wasn't a mistake. It's her boobs. She could do what she wants. I mean, come on. She's 15 years old. She's showing her boobs online. Of course that was a mistake. But does that put anybody in the right to sit there and bully her to the point where she kills herself? No. I don't even have to think about that. No. I mean, it's such a devastating story because she just needed somebody to be there for her, and everybody wanted to fuck with her. I just don't understand that. And you know what? Hey, all due respect to them, but where the fuck were her parents? I mean, they had to know something was going on. You know? They had to know their daughter was troubled. They had to know. And, you know, that video she posted last month about needing somebody. She didn't have anybody. She needed somebody. She was talking about, you know, past suicide attempts and this and that. And she said, I have nobody. I need somebody. And the fact that nobody reached out to this girl and made any attempt to talk to her, even if it was over the internet, is really sad. Had I seen that video, and I was able to contact her, I would have contacted her. I honestly would have. If I knew that it was her account and everything, I actually one time, this is actually a good story to tell. I was on a forum one time, a chat room, and I'm not going to say it was legit, but the kid sounded seriously depressed, and he was talking about killing himself, and nobody else was talking to him. So I rang in. I saw, you know, he said that he was seriously contemplating killing himself, and whether it was real or not, you know, you never know. So I was like, oh, don't do it. And I actually told him, I said, dude, no matter how hard life is, suicide is not the route you want to take. It's not. I mean, we all get sad. We all get lonely. We all get depressed. We all maybe even contemplate suicide. Personally, I've never thought about doing it, but a lot of people do. And I told him, you know, it's not the answer. And he thanked me, and he said, you know what? It's good to know people still care. And sometimes that's all these people need. They just need to know that there's still good people out there and people that give a shit. And this is a guy that I don't even know what he looks like. I haven't, you know, that was the only time I ever spoke to him. He was some random guy in a chat room. Whether it was real or not is irregardless. I made the attempt to help somebody that said that they were seriously contemplating taking their own life. And I think, you know, Amanda Todd, I know she is a prime example that we need to always think about her in the future. So if you see a new YouTuber or something that comes on and makes a legitimate sad video and says they're very depressed, reach out to them. Show them that you give a shit. Be sincere and tell them, look, no matter how lonely you are, no matter how this, how that, suicide is not the route you want to take, because it's, in the end, I mean, it's permanent. You know, death is permanent, and Amanda Todd, she'll never be here again. And I really do wish I would have known about that video before she died, and really wish I could have at least tried to help her. But unfortunately, you can't help them all. Anyway, guys, this is Keith Carnes. Sorry this is kind of a pretty depressing video, but I just wanted to put out my thoughts. It's such a big subject right now, so I thought I'd chime in with my opinion. And oh yeah, one last thing I want to tackle real quick before I end it. People are debating whether the people that bullied her should be responsible for her death. You want to know my opinion? Absolutely. Absolutely they should be. Anybody that doesn't think they should be responsible is a fucking moron. I don't care if somebody says, well, that's my opinion, they shouldn't be. No, fuck you. They should be. There's no reason they shouldn't be. These people bullied her and would not leave her alone, and they drove her to kill herself. That's the way it is. That's what happened, and they should pay the consequences like adults. Anyway, once again, this is Keith Carnes. I will see you guys tomorrow in a new episode of Criminal Mind Talk. I hope you guys enjoy my stuff. Oh yeah, and 100 subscribers. That's great. I finally hit the triple digits. Beautiful thing to see. So thank you to my newest subscriber, who's number 100. And of course, thank all of you, and I will see you guys in the next, and make it a little more upbeat next time. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one, and that's gonna do it for me. So yeah, peace.